Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I will be trying to be a little bit quiet because of one reason. I am outside in the most crowded restaurant that I've been, and I just can't be too loud. I swear, I just started talking and everybody did, so it was so quiet before. But today I decided, after a long time of not being here, I decided to come with a very important topic to talk about, and let's just do it. I'm with myself out for a dinner, and I haven't done that in so long now because of my work. And I'm gonna give you a little bit of headbacks about the reason why I haven't been very active on YouTube. And it's because, if you don't know, I'm in Greece, in Santorini right now, and I've been here for a month and 22 days, a full month and 22 days, and I've been working non-stop, not a single day not working. And for a past 20 days, I've been working for 10 hours. And let's start saying I never thought that I would be working 10 hours a day. And here I am. I did it, but for 20 days. And then some things happened, and some things changed. So I didn't have to stay there for any longer. And I went to my usual 6-hour job. So because of that, 10-hour work has been taking my whole day. It was hard, and it was something I never thought I would be saying and doing, in such a young age as an 18-year-old girl. But here I am doing something that I never thought I would say and do, but never say never. So I finally got a time to myself, and I got a time to come out, enjoy, have a solo dinner with myself. Even though it's a little bit crowded and I'm trying to keep it a little low, I'm still gonna do it. I kind of was nervous, turning the video and setting my phone and doing everything, but we came over that because it's the last time that these people see me. I did it, and I'm proud that I am making a video right now when I thought that I was so nervous before setting up and, pressing the button of recording. But here we are doing it. Let me show you a little bit. I know my camera quality is not perfect, but it's good. It works. So that's the most important part. Today we're going to talk about something that I think I might have mentioned. Not I think, I might have mentioned in my previous videos, here and there, but I haven't really touched the topic very deeply. And it's the fact that we define ourselves sometimes by other people's ideas about us, and we surround our actions, our thoughts, our mind, all around somebody else's ideas on you. And here's what I mean. We have heard people telling us that, it's not something that you would usually do, and it's not like you, and all of that. Those sentences that trigger our brains, it scares our brains when we hear the words, it's not like you, because we're trying so hard to be perfect in somebody else's eyes, and once we do something that feels like us, we are scared. And I know it shouldn't be normalized, but we normalized it, and it is like that. But it doesn't mean that we have to stick to it and be stuck with the idea of getting judged. It's possible to outgrow the idea of being judged. It's hard. Nobody's telling you that, you can just click and do it. No, it's not, of course. But it is possible. Version of you that people know, just keep in mind that it is not the final version of you. You're gonna grow, you're gonna become something bigger, something stronger. It's just, what they knew about you, you were like that. But they haven't seen you for, 30 minutes, 2 days, 2 years, and you've grown. And now that they see you as a different person, which is totally fine because we change every second of the day, every second, even if we wanted to or not. It just so happens, and we have to, be okay with it, because if we're not okay with growing and changing, then okay, we're gonna die being still. It doesn't work like that. So they know the older version of you, and they think that, that older version should be the now version of you, which is not like that. It shouldn't be like that. I'm not saying that our old versions are bad or cringe or not strong. It's just a different version of us that had a different vision towards something, and that old version of you is the reason why you are so strong now, and this version of you is perfect, and it can't get any more perfect than I am now. In 5 seconds, I might be something else, and I might be someone stronger. But for now, this is who I am. So just get along with it. And if not, you don't have to. It's like being a tree refusing to grow because somebody said that, okay, that's enough. It doesn't make sense, right? It's like pouring a water to the tree and then saying, you know what, okay, you should be down here. You shouldn't grow anymore. Weird, right? It doesn't make any sense. That's how it is with people too. I'm gonna ask you one thing, and just think about it, okay? What happens if you live your whole life fitting into a mold that was built by somebody else? Will you enjoy your life? No. Will you grow? No. Will you learn something? Definitely, but not in a good way. But you won't use that thing that you learned if you're trying to fit into a mold that somebody else created for you. A life that is not yours, but is somebody's idea of your life. And you're trying to fit into that life that is not you, but in another universe it might be, who knows, but not here. And you're acting like, that's my destiny. When it is, nobody said it was. Nobody knows our destiny. Nobody knows the destiny that we have. We create our own life, we create our own destiny, and I believe in that even though there might be a story written for me, I can change it. I do believe in that, 100%. That even though you might have a destiny, you can totally change it no matter what, and no matter what people tell you, and either if they like it or not, it's your life. You define yourself, you define your persona, you define your thoughts and everything, your actions, your life, your mold. You create everything in your life. And if you don't, start, because there is no point into living the life that is called yours, but doesn't belong to you. Another thing that is truly important about, not doubting yourself and living your own life with your idea of how it should be is you have to be confident in who you are. And that is a little bit like terrifying step that people don't like to hear, I guess, because being confident for a lot of people means a different thing. It has a variety of, understanding. But one thing that confidence means, like the main idea of confidence, is that confidence doesn't mean being loud. It means trusting yourself. Even though somebody might be doubting your action, or you might be doubting your action, it's the moment of, trusting your gut, trusting your intuition, trusting your mind, trusting your instinct, everything that you have. Just being confident, I think that's what it is. Remember that confidence doesn't mean not doubting yourself ever. Oh, we're gonna doubt ourselves a million times a day. Million times, and it's gonna trigger our minds a little, but it's okay. That's how it should be. That's the main idea also of being confident, that you're doing something scary to the point that you start doubting your trust, but that doesn't mean that you should not do it. It means you keep moving, you keep aiming to see the end result, even when people doubt you and even you sometimes doubt yourself. If you're starting something and if you want to stay confident, to not get involved in other people's thoughts and ideas of you, then you should keep the process going till you see the final result, and then you decide if it is something that you wanted or not. But doubting yourself is totally fine, and somebody doubting you, that's totally okay. That's how it should be. Everybody should have an ideas about your actions. Everybody can have ideas about your actions, including you. That's totally fine. It's normal. It's how we live, and it's okay. Nothing scary about it. Might be something scary, but it's okay. Relax. Most important part, you are not alone with the idea of doubting yourself, with being scared to trust yourself, but with getting more confident in what you're doing. It's all part of a process of learning, and that's how it should be, and you're doing just fine. Just fine. You're not behind, you're right in the moment where you're supposed to be. Do not rush yourself. Keep it slow. Keep it relaxed. Keep it comfortable. As long as you feel comfortable in what you're doing, it's good. It's okay. And even though it might cause some, doubts and the negative results, there is always a backup. There is always a way out of the situation. We can solve it, okay? You know what? Some time ago, I remember that I was chatting with my friend, and they were telling me about their experience about something, a story, okay? It doesn't matter what. And I didn't react to the story the way that they thought I would. And it was like so weird in the moment. At one point, I felt weird about not reacting to that story the way I would, like a year ago. But I didn't. And the first thing they said was, "Oh, what's wrong with you?" And I was like, "What's wrong with me?" Well, nothing. It's just that I grew in a part of my brain grew into something different, I don't have to be that person who got excited over a weird story, which didn't have to be, that it didn't need it that much excitement that I would give a year ago, for example. And I didn't, and they were so triggered and they were so confused about my reaction. And I was like, okay, see, now you are in a position where you're scared of changes. I see that. It's okay, but I do see that. I cannot close my eyes about that and be like, you know what, okay. I didn't tell them anything. Of course I wouldn't. But I just saw a different part of theirs that I didn't thought I was gonna see, but it's okay. It's a part of life, I don't react to the things the way that I used to. It was so confusing for them, and that's totally fine. I might have done the same, but I am a little bit different by showing that I'm confused or that I am questioning your action. I will see it, but I won't react to it. I won't say it out loud, but I do see it. I do see your actions. That's one thing about me. That's how I react with situations. I see what you did. I see why you did it, but I'm gonna question. I'm gonna judge. I might judge. I'm gonna think about it, but I won't say it because I don't like hurting people. But I might give them an advice somewhat. It doesn't, I don't know. I might. Not always, but depends on the situation, And today I was at work and I was talking with a girl, and she was asking me a little bit, she wanted information about the island, where she could go, where she could have fun, she could have had fun, go to the beach and stuff like that. And I was helping her out, giving her ideas of where she could have spent in her day. And in the end, she's like, "How many hours do you work here?" And I was like, 6. And oh, that's cool. And how old are you? And I'm like 18. And she stood there and she's like, "What? I'm so sorry for wasting your time. You should have fun with yourself, you know?" I'm so totally sorry for boring you with my boring questions. And I'm like, do you really think that you're boring me with your questions? I'm so much enjoying with speaking to strangers, not in a bad way, you know. I see people who have good intentions and who actually like small talks like me. So I was like, no, you're not wasting my time. This is a whole new experience, you know, with chatting people and getting to know them. Even the small talks, even helping you makes me feel good, you know. And she was so cute. She worried about me spending time on her in my young age. And she was like, go, do have fun, you know, do something better than speak with me. And she left with a good, you know, it was a good chat. We were both laughing and she was very sweet. I appreciate people like that, but you don't have to worry about that. We have plenty of times, and 5 minutes out of my day speaking with somebody who pleases me is not a waste of time. So it was a good experience, and I love to see people who actually care about the small details. Let's get back to the thing that we were talking about, and I'm not gonna keep this video any longer. I'm just gonna tell you that no matter what you're doing, as long as you're confident in what you're doing, it's all that matters, you know? There's no need to be scared, but there, of course, is gonna be doubts with you. It's just doubting yourself is not a final destination of your process of doing anything, you know? Only thing that you should be asking yourself right now is this really who you are, or is this who they believe you are? Is this their idea of you? And once you get the answer on that question, you know what to do. If your answer is that, you know what, this is who I am, you're in a good place. But if you answer that question with the answer of, you know what, this is the idea of theirs on me, this is not me, it's just the idea of who I am, built it by them, not me, just their idea of me, then you know you have to get up and start something and developing and growing and actually putting their ideas aside and building your own. But putting somebody's idea aside doesn't mean not listening to them. Of course, I'm gonna listen to what you have to say. I'm gonna respect your idea. I'm gonna respect your perspective about it, but I don't have to understand this for me. I will understand this for you, but not for me. You know, this is your idea. I respect it, but it doesn't define mine. That's how it is. It's as simple as it sounds. Start saying no, because no is a full sentence, and sometimes it is very necessary to say so. And once you start telling people, no, you know what, this is not what I enjoy doing, this is what you're enjoying seeing me doing, and that's totally different. That is a totally different thing. Once you start doing that, you will feel more like yourself, and you will feel more protected in your skin. Just start doing that. That's all it takes. Start saying no. Start developing your ideas. Start developing yourself with your own ideas and not somebody else's ideas, and you will see the biggest results that you could ever wish for yourself. I hope you have the amazing summer, amazing evening, amazing morning, whenever you're watching this. I hope you have a great day. I love you, and thanks for watching this video. Bye bye.